Alright, what is up players? Warboss Tay up in this mug. Welcome to another video where I'm going to be exploring the old world through the lens of 3D painted miniatures and hopefully saving some time, saving some money. Here we have the dismounted Duke of Gallia on foot from Highlands Miniatures. Purchased this through eBay, through the pecking order store. I'm going to put a link down below in the description to where you can get one for yourself, and we'll see you after this commercial break. I hope you take a look at my channel membership, what I'm offering for as low as $1.99 a month. You could be supporting my studio and you would be getting badges, priority comments, members only polls, and moving up the tiers. If you do want to support my channel in a more substantive way, then I would be offering you all of the ebooks that I've written, as well as a consultation phone call with myself that we could talk about any projects you've got and what I would do if I was in your place, helping you paint your projects, and finally your own personalized mini. Alright, so here he is. I'm going to put a link below in the description. It's going to take you to the pecking order store where you can look at this miniature for yourself. I would say don't pull the trigger immediately though. Maybe think about the miniature, put it in your cart. You might get a pleasant surprise when the pecking order store emails you with a deal of an even cheaper rate than what you see. But I mean, for $5.50, come on guys, look at how well this miniature turned out. I did not have to do anything. I think this is one of those miniatures where maybe I might have put the head on, but the rest of the miniature was already built. Yeah, I think I might have just had to glue the head into place. It was so simple. And then I just spray primed the miniature last night, along with the rest of the knights on foot that I purchased from the pecking order store, a whole unit of 20 knights, as well as the giant. And I painted him up in less than an hour. It was so simple because there's not much to see with the miniature except for the small bits of cloth. The metal was all dry brushed, gold, silver, so simple. The horns, the antlers are just Rakarth flesh. I used Corvus black for the black, Mephiston red for the red. It was so simple, guys. I can't believe how quickly I got this miniature painted, and like, I cannot speak highly enough as to the ease of painting this miniature. When you look at those Bretonnian miniatures from Games Workshop, not just the new ones, but the miniatures from the old times, there is a lot to each model, and the way the cloth falls upon the models to make them have that epic, grandiose color and scale, you're gonna need to do a lot of work with blending and color matching in theory. But I think because this scale is more of a realistic rather than a heroic scale, like here we go. Like, this is the Bretonnian one. This is a lot of work, and if you take a look at the 360 of the model, flip it around, there is even more on the back of this guy. Lots of little doodads and trinkets and everything. He's not even available, but if you were to pick him up for $38, this paladin with great weapon, it is a lot of painting to do. I should have put a picture of the reverse of it, but if you click on the link and do the 360 view, look at all the stuff he's got hanging on the back. Anyways, it's temporarily out of stock, so that's not even here or there. But speaking of here or there, I have managed to build up a couple of Bretonnian Knights of the Realm on foot in plastic. Here is the unit champion on the left. I built two because I want to do 2 units of 10 with full command. So I realized, oh, this isn't the right model to be comparing them to. So here is the sword and board, the sword and shield Knight of the Realm on foot next to the dismounted Duke of Gallia on foot. And I want to compare with you, show you the difference between the scales. They are right next to each other, so you can see height-wise, the Bretonnian model is a little bit taller, but it's not too noticeable. Where the real noticeable difference can be seen in the shoulders, the broadness of the chest, and the leg armor. Look at how thick those legs are. Bro did not skip leg day. And his leg armor too, on the lower half of his legs, looks really beefed and bulked out. You're gonna see that comparison on any model from Games Workshop since Age of Sigmar. I want to say, like, maybe their last version of Warhammer Fantasy Empire models might have been a little bit more realistically scaled. Not really though, but I mean, especially with these large models, the justification in lore is that the nobles, the knights who are going to be forming this unit and commanding the Bretonnian army. They are the richest, most affluent, and therefore they are the most well-fed. So they're going to be beefier, bulkier, more muscular, broader shouldered with larger armor sets and what have you. But personally, I prefer painting the scale on the right, the realistic scale. I remember a couple of years back I painted up some Deus Vult plastic miniatures. I was able to paint up a couple of plastic Perry Brothers knights, some French knights a while ago, and I really do like the difference in the more realistically scaled miniatures like this. It just feels more like I'm painting an actual human-sized miniature rather than a superhero. So it is all personal preference though. At the end of the day, do you feel comfortable paying the money to get a large unit of Bretonnian Knights of the Realm on foot, painting each one to look like a hero in their own story? That was really the dream of the Bretonnian army. You're going to be commanding every single knight on your army. On the table is the hero in his personal story, or hers now. So let me know what you think. Leave me a comment down below. I had such a good time painting this model up. It felt like a creative recharge for me after doing so much grinding, building, and painting. This really felt like a return to the joy of painting. And the thing that really attracted me to this side of the hobby when I got back into it after my 10-year hiatus, I really said I want to enjoy the hobby part of this again. So I want to make my old world models look like they're on a battlefield in a fantasy land. That's why I gave him this creative basing. I'm using Geek Gaming Scenics to do base ready basing materials. Just throw some white glue on the base and dip it in the tub, and it looks like he's marching through a field in Bretonnia or anywhere in the old world, and I love the look of that. So hey guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it answered some questions for those of you wondering what the difference in scale was between the 3D printed resin miniatures that I have and compare them to the Games Workshop ones. I've got a lot more videos. I'm going to be doing some videos of color theory, showing how I compose the colors for my Knights of the Realm on foot, and showing how each one of them is going to look individual and going to look like really clean and like a part of his own house, while still maintaining a cohesive look with the rest of the unit. I'm also going to show you Big Chungus, the Knight Giant. That's going to be a unit filler for them. I'm so excited to paint it up. I really have found my inner child, the joy of painting again, like I said. So come along, join me for the ride. Thanks for watching. Leave me a comment before you go. Don't forget to hit the like button. We'll see you in the next video. Latest, players!